Hello YouTube. Today with my vlog I am doing a very serious subject, and that serious subject is bullying. Many people hate bullies. I hate bullies. Many friends at my school hate bullies. Even the people that are bullies, but they don't realize it. So let's get started. So say you're at school and your friend is hurting you. She's punching you as soft, like a little hard, but you're weak and you're getting hurt really badly. And you say, "Hey, can you please stop that? 'Cause that really hurt." And then your teacher comes up to you and you say, "Hey, I said no talking. You're in trouble. Change your color. Change your color, like put your color down, take your flip and put your color down. You were not supposed to be talking. I told you no talking." And then you probably don't say anything. But then you say, "Hey, but then you tell your teacher, "Hey, I wasn't the only one talking. I wasn't trying to talk. My friend was hurting me. She was punching me. She was hurting me. She was punching me a little roughly, and it hurt. Like she punched me like this, like you kind of punch your teacher a little softly, like as hard as your friend did it. You might, and it it might not hurt your teacher, but it might hurt you, and that is not a good thing. And your teacher might say, "Well, that was pretty soft. I don't know how that hurt you." And then you might say, "No, this is what you should say. You should say, but it hurt me. I have a different strength than you do, and it just hurt me." And I don't think I should be the only one turning my color down. I think it should be my friend too, because she was hurting me. And then the teacher says, "Well, now that you mention that, um, you have the opportunity to put your color back up, but your friend does not." And it makes sense that she still wants you to move your color down, cause, cause, because you were the one talking. You were talking. And you might want to tell your teacher what your explanation was when you told your friend, "Hey, you shouldn't be punching me." You should tell her what you told your friend. So that's pretty much what you should do if your friend is hurting you at school and your teacher said no talking. But I have been hurt online many times, and this is called cyberbullying. And cyberbullying is probably one of the worst types of bullying ever, because people have different ways of bullying online. They can hurt you with words. They can hurt you with VIP. They can hurt you with their admin, cuz admin is just one of the worst, cuz they have the opportunity to ban you from the game, which means they can kick you off of the game. You are no longer allowed to get on the game anymore. You can't go on ever again, and it might be one of your favorite games, and you are just so upset. You are about to cry, and you are just like, "Oh no, I can't do this. I can't deal with this jerk online." And people are very rude online a lot, and there isn't really a possibility to stop them, but there is one. If they're being territorial and you're laying on and you're like on this little space that's kind of hard for other people to get to, and you just use the animation to lay down, and then all of a sudden this person with admin comes on, and then he goes over to the space and he says, and then he just kind of lays there too, and then he doesn't say anything until he doesn't really say anything until you actually notice him, and then he says, "Hey, this is my space, and I was here first. You have to get out, and if you don't, then I can ban you from this game, or I could even spawn kill you 1,000 times, and I could just get you out of here, but unless you move, I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna do something about it, and I'm gonna get rid of you." And that's exactly what the bully's gonna say. That's exactly what they're gonna say. Well, most likely what they're gonna say. But what you should say back is nothing. All you have to do is move to somewhere else similar to that. Like on Roblox, there's a game called Robloxian Water Park, and there was this jerk, and I was on this space, and he got on, and he was just being a jerk. He came, he didn't speak until I noticed him, and then he just like got this really weird blow dryer out, and it's like a gun, and but it doesn't hurt you, it just gets rid of you, like if one of the little dots touch you, then you get pushed away. And there was this cafe next to it, because there was only a small little space between the island and the cafe, and I was on top of the cafe, and there was a flat space, and I just laid there, and I waited until it was nighttime in the game, and then when it was nighttime, I looked up at the stars, because I thought it was absolutely beautiful, and then my friend comes on, and he realizes what a jerk he's being to everyone else, and he gets on top of the cafe, and the bully blows both of us away, even though he can just aim at one person and get that one person. But instead, he blew both of us away. And that was not, I did not like that a single bit. Now, I couldn't exactly do anything to stop him from doing that, and there was another jerk there before too, and I was at my house, and I was on top of my house because there's like this platform in front of the balcony, and I was just laying there waiting for it to become nighttime again. When it was, I just zoomed in and I looked up with my character, and it looked beautiful. It's something that you would never see in real life, unless you're in outer space, most likely. But it's just like this beautiful, super dark blue sky, and okay, I'm getting off topic. And then this guy with VIP again, he comes up and he says nothing. He just lays there. Then I zoom out when it's daytime, and he's just laying there. And one of the items that it has is like a cloud underneath this golden bed thing from the Greek gods, and then there's this guy next to it with a leaf, and it looks like he's fanning you. And he's just laying there on top of that. And I'm like, seriously? Are you kidding me? Are you stinking kidding me? And then he just laughed, and then he got out the blow dryer too. And he blew me away, and even though there's a fence between each house, I was blown over that fence. and I died. I died in the game. And I respawned, and the house was pretty far from spawn, and I had to run all the way back to my house, and he wasn't there. He left the game, and I was so mad and aggravated, but I couldn't do anything about it anymore, and I had to deal with that. And I just continued to lay up there, and that's what I can do. That's all I have to do. That's all I can do. Because I'm far away from the other guy. I'm fine. I'm perfectly safe. But then out of nowhere, for no entire reason, he comes up. The other guy, the other jerk next to the cafe, he comes up with this weird pool noodle thing. And he hits me with it, which flies me away from the house. Same thing that the blow dryer does, which makes me very upset. And I am just so mad and aggravated about that.